Welcome to another day and another Bhagavad Gita Sadhana. It's just a delight to have your company again. Now, ending our discussion of the theme, What's Your Path? We're on chapter 18, the end of the Gita. We've discussed 18 separate ways to approach yoga and life. Have you picked one? Do you remember them all? It usually takes a while. So if you don't, that's okay. And if you think, well, if we're done with the Gita, what are we doing for the rest of your year of sadhana? Fear not. We're beginning again. You'll be a different person when we go through it again. We'll have a different focus on the Gita than we did before. And we are following the instructions of the Gita itself. The second to the last verse. Well, actually, the third and second to the last verses. Kind of rejoice in what we're doing. In fact, that word is used in the poetic translation. So here we go. Some of the final verses of the Gita. O King, as I keep recalling this wonderful and holy talk between Krishna and Arjuna, I rejoice again and again, and recalling repeatedly Lord Krishna's most amazing form. Great is my wonder, sire, and I thrill with joy again and again. That again and again, so important. The Gita is inviting us to keep revisiting, to rejoice again and again, to revisit when it says Krishna. Remember, Krishna can be something you perceive as outside of you or the true divine self within. So we will be starting again, and we may have some special guests because the Bhagavad Gita retreat, the annual retreat, starts tonight. And we'll have a new group tomorrow. Fortunately, I seem to have planned it so that this falls during breakfast. Thank goodness we have an early morning yoga class, then a lecture, but 8:15, I'm free. I didn't even plan that ahead of time. And I planned the schedule for this a long time ago. So thank you to synchronicity and serendipity. Rejoicing again and again. I just happened to see my shirt. The Cleveland Monsters are again going for the Calder Cup. I was at the championship game last time they won it. Good luck to you again and again. And another way we can rejoice again and again. So for the Gita retreat, we're getting together again physically. We can go to the hockey games again, but also mentally and emotionally revisiting something from our past. Today's practice is dedicated to Christine with love. Sometimes when we contemplate our past, we go back. Something we wish we would have said to somebody who is dear to us, or some way we would have been in a special moment, for example. But as you do your practice today, I invite you to contemplate something that in your past you would do differently because of what you know now. And this is not the idea of regret, okay? Regret or beating yourself up. It's just, it can be a measure of how much progress you've made. Look how much I understand now. Look at how different my worldview is now. And then if that situation comes up again and again, and most likely it will, you can use what you've learned so that you rejoice in your growth. You can even start with the pose that we're doing. We've done it so many times. What have you learned? Are you just going blindly by habit, or are you able to reflect? What have I done, and what can I do today so that I keep rejoicing in the practice? Shall we find out? Let's do it. Ding. Switch, switch, switch. Time for the contemplative part of our time together. A great time to reflect on something cyclical. Maybe since it's a holiday weekend here in the States, and many of us have those holiday traditions, we reflect on something like that comes up again and again, and what we've learned from the past that helps us enjoy the current iteration of whatever it is we're experiencing. See you in 5. Welcome back. I had a learning experience right in the meditation. Earlier in the meditation, a bug landed on my arm and startled me. And I, doing brush, brush, brush. Dang, I broke my meditative stillness. Well, then later on, landed on me again. And I was able to go, wait a minute. All right, I'm staying still. So that and many other opportunities for reviewing what I've learned and what I could do differently if I so choose happened for me today. I hope this helps you realize just how much choice you have in creating the life you want. I hope we can create something fun together and rejoice in each other's presence again and again in the coming days. So until I have that pleasure, may you be well. And again, love to Christy. Bye.